Another day, another dollar. I used to complain that I worked in Times Square, but I kind of appreciate it now. 100 million people come through Times Square every year. Well, not anymore. This is COVID, so it's kind of slower. Did y'all know it's called Times Square because the New York Times, the newspaper, set up shop here in 1904. And in 1907, they did their first ball drop from their offices. Times Square ball drop. Ain't gonna be no ball drop this year, though. One of the worst things, though, is the damn tobacco tax. $20 backwards is a no-go, bro. Gotta do what you gotta do, though. I'm gonna smoke one before I take my ass uptown. Bro, I was in Cali. San Francisco got this place called Barbary Coast. Feels just like you in Amsterdam. Even Oakland got the Whole Foods for weed, bro. It's crazy. I'm out here trying to find a spot to sneak a blunt before I take the train uptown. Yeah, that's where we headed, by the way. Central Park. Yo, we don't call this Columbus Circle no more. This is Christopher Wallace Circle or something. Fuck Christopher Columbus. He was a fraud and a genocidal rapist. Fuck him. Christopher Columbus wasn't even from Spain. He was Italian and got kicked out of his country and went and rocked with somebody else, man. Fuck that dude. Woosah, my bad. Got worked up a bit. Central Park, though, yeah. You know there's Ice Age rocks in Central Park, bro? Like from the Ice Age, 10,000 years ago? Y'all ain't even know my uncle Andrew Williams set up shop here in 1825. Got a little staticky, though. I'll tell you about that. There's an Egyptian obelisk in the park. Y'all ain't even know that. I'm gonna put y'all on. And New York City's a wild place, bro. Like, we was the epicenter of COVID. The second it started getting regular, look at this. De Blasio put us in phase 2. Park packed again. I was here last week. Nobody was in here. Now there's baseball, softball games going on. Yo, where are all these people coming from? But get out of here. Nah, I'm off this. But another wonderful thing about Central Park, there's always somewhere else to go. Like there's caves and little hidden joints everywhere. Look, creep. I ain't gonna just chill in one of these hidden joints. I'm a black man. I ain't trying to get shot. I still don't feel too comfortable about just being anywhere smoking, even though it's damn near legal. Especially not now. Alright, the Sheep's Meadow. Never get to smoke a blunt in here. Always packed, even though it's called a quote-unquote quiet zone. But this view of the city, insane. Yo, y'all know it's called Sheep Meadow? Because until like 1930 something, sheep were really wandering around this meadow, like grazing and keeping the grass cut. This was the home to the anti-war protests when the police wilded out at Stonewall Inn here in New York. Yo, get the fuck. Why are you jogging on the sidewalk, dog? No respect. If you see a married couple and their wedding picture has New York City in the background with some leaves looking like it's through a forest, it's because they took them here at the Boat Bridge. Always in the way. You never get a good blunt in. But it's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. And the energy's always good. People are always happy over here, so I ain't mad. Good energy is always welcome, bro. Always. Alright. Guess I gotta go deep into the park. Yeah, I know. First I love the beach. Now I love nature, right? About to get my New York City kid card revoked. I've always been a loner, but I'm enjoying solitude right now as I get older. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. People are stupid, but I enjoy the solitude. Alright, this looks like a spot. Ain't nobody pulling up through here. Oh, and I can see the lake from here. Alright, this is fire. This is fire. I'm a backward guy. I actually enjoy rolling up. But when you're sneaking, it should take way too long. It's getting hot out here. Where are these people coming from? Why y'all walking through here? What's up with this? Get out of here. Alright, I'm not here. It is beautiful though. It's definitely quiet on this side though. Definitely quiet. This right here is what they mean by relaxing and tranquil. View's crazy. I wonder what kind of animal is that? They got some wild Charles Darwin discovered ass animals out here. Alright, let me keep it moving. Oh, by the way, if y'all ever get lost in Central Park, just know the light posts know exactly where you are. You just need to know how to read them. Yo, there's so many people in the park right now. What the hell? Yo, about 12,000 years ago, New York City was covered in 3 miles of ice. When that ice age ended, the glaciers retreated and dropped these big ass boulders in their wake. There's a whole lot of them here in Central Park. Some of the rocks are bigger than this one. You see people like with the chalk on their hands climbing them. It's crazy in here. Not my people. Nah, you know what it is? People getting off of work and they walking home. This is why are all these people in the park? Get out of here. Definitely wasting my time trying to smoke up here. Karen gonna call police, give me a shot. I'm off this. For all this, I could have just taken the 2 train home, bro, and been home smoking by myself. Like, this is wild. I just want a little bit of nature. Keep it real. I pass by strawberry fields just to pass by here every once in a while. You know I'm an energy guy, man. Energy here is always great. Strawberry fields is where John Lennon of the Beatles used to hang out. He lived across the street. That's where he got killed too. At his building, not in the fields. Bro, how you live right across the street from Central Park? Dakota always been the building I wanted to move into. Probably because of the John Lennon stuff, but still. It's so calming out here though, like, just need this sometimes. What I need to find is like my own little spot here in the park where I can always come meditate. I don't be going too deep in the park though. Or into the woods. Yo, no acting cool when you in Central Park, bro. If you lost, read the map. And remember the light post. So the light post got a either 4 or 5 digit number on it. The first 2 or 3 numbers tells you what street you're on. The second 2 numbers tell you if you're on the east or if you're on the west side. Alright, I told you about my Uncle Andrew Williams, right? Let me give you a bit of history. In 1825, my Uncle Andrew pulled up to Central Park and bought his own house. Black man in New York City, 1825. Over the next 30 years, 225 more black families bought and owned their own houses here in Central Park. The neighborhood was called Seneca Village. There were also Polish, Germans, Irish people who own their property here in Seneca Village in Central Park. It's between 82nd and 89th on the west side, so you know that was prime real estate. In 1857, New York City was a mess downtown. The rich folks started to move uptown and decided they needed some green space. And in doing so, New York City used eminent domain to acquire the land of the 225 residents of Seneca Village to build what we now call Central Park. Now yes, New York City did pay the people for the property. But what do you think New York City would be like if there was 200 black homeowners on the Upper West Side since the 1820s? Might have been a little different, huh? And for the record, no, Andrew Williams is not actually my uncle. Nor was Andrew Williams the only person to buy one of these lots in Seneca Village. Epiphany Davis, a store clerk, bought in a couple of lots for herself as well and her family. They were both, Andrew Williams and Epiphany Davis, members of the AME Zion Church. I don't want to understate 1825, a village of free black people owned their houses. The Civil War was 60 years later. Back then, for black or white men, you were not allowed to vote unless you owned property. land specifically. In 1845, 100 black New Yorkers in the state of New York were eligible to vote. 10 of those lived in Seneca Village. I'm a black man, a black New Yorker. This right here, they put the battery on my back, alright? We can't let our stories be silenced. We gotta talk about stuff like this, y'all. You can't move forward unless you know your past, alright? Our past wasn't all slavery. This, above all, to thyself be true. That's a little Shakespeare for y'all. Shakespeare Garden at the Belvedere Castle is usually quiet. But you show up in a 100-year-old tree it fell in the garden and there's a bunch of kids playing on the broke tree, so guess I ain't smoking in here. Nah, you saw those kids take IG flicks though? That was wild. Maybe I gotta start sitting in the grass like these people. Belvedere Castle is a view too. Look at that. Like, I can chill here in this grass. I really gotta get comfortable just smoking in front of people. That's really the truth. And on this side, the Great Lawn. I don't think I've ever actually been on the Great Lawn. Fuck that place. No ultimate frisbee for me. 3,000 years old and given to us as a gift from Cairo. It's called Cleopatra's Needle, even though it has nothing to do with Cleopatra. It was made probably 500 years before she was even born. And there's actually 3 of them, all made at the same time. Of course, none of them are in Egypt anymore. One's in London, one's in Paris, and one is in Central motherfucking Park. 1877, Cairo gave it to us. 1881, we erected it here in Central Park. Crazy. 69 feet high, 220 tons. 1450 BCE, an Egyptian pharaoh had this commission. Well, 2 of them. The London one and the New York one. The Paris one was made afterwards. But this is crazy, bro. Y'all ain't never seen an obelisk before, let alone here in the city. Let me get one for IG real quick. You know, I gotta get these likes up. The angle bad. Lighting is off too. And what if I told y'all there's a time capsule buried underneath the damn obelisk? It has a 1870 U.S. Census, a copy of the Bible, a copy of a dictionary, the complete works of William Shakespeare, a guide to ancient Egypt, and a copy of the United States Declaration of Independence. There's also another mystery time capsule underneath the obelisk that nobody knows what's inside of it. I wonder what that could be. Alright, it's getting late. I ain't even smoked yet. Let me get out of here. How did I get to the damn east side? I've been out here walking all day. Gym's closed still, so that's my workout, I guess, right? Walking through Central goddamn Park. I will not throw away my shot. I will not throw away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young. Hamilton? Musical? Whatever, y'all. I'm out here touring Central Park like I'm not trying to smoke a piece before I go home. Yo, fam, I think I walked this whole park. It's already getting dark out. I'm already damn near in Harlem. It's getting dark out. I know where I'm going to smoke. Out of all the places in the park I could have went to smoke, I should have just pulled up on Uncle Duke Ellington earlier. Perfect place for me to smoke. Out of all the statues in Central Park, this is the coolest. And it's not that it's actually outside the park, but it's still whatever. Duke Ellington, legend. And Duke Ellington was a pothead. Come on, man, you know I rock with him. Took forever for me to get up here. Walked in the park at 59th Street. Walked out at 110th Street. Now it's nighttime and it's about to rain. Can't even appreciate my blunt. Can't believe I really just walked the whole park, yo. Didn't even smoke. That was some good exercise though. Take my ass home. Gotta go to work again tomorrow. Might smoke in the park then. 1.